think the other really encouraging work in the region has been around regional economic development. So we held a summit in early October that was the first time we had mayors, administrators, economic development authority people, Chamber of Commerce people, the province, the airport authority, all the players from this region in one room together. No one in living memory has living memory of that having occurred in our region. So to get those people in the room, there were some hard truths discussed about how we need to speak with one voice to the world about the opportunity of investing in this region. Because when, Atchison goes off on its own, and the industrial heartland goes off on its own, Nisku goes off on its own, and Edmonton goes off on its own, we're not pitching $82 billion worth of GDP and 1.2 or 1.3 million really skilled, really entrepreneurial people to the world in the Edmonton region. We're pitching bits and pieces of that. And the world's way too competitive a place for that. And we got some outside speakers that gave some fairly sobering testimony as to how easy it is to overlook Edmonton when we're not, and the region when we're not working together well. And so out of that, has come a unanimously adopted motion at the Capital Region Board to look at setting up a economic development alliance, to consider the question of a regional brand that is stronger than just calling it the Capital Region, which, one of the speakers who came from the States said, oh, I'm going to the Capital Region. I haven't been to DC in a while. Oh, in Canada? Oh, yeah, I really haven't been to Ottawa in a really long time. Which capital region? Oh. So this goes back to, you remember, I said Edmonton region instead, and I deliberately, because I think whether it's Metro Edmonton or Greater Edmonton, Edmonton is the flagship. And the good news is, our brand isn't as dusty as it was a few years ago. Edmonton is not a dirty word anymore. It's an exciting word in the Alberta context and in the Canadian context, and now we're starting to see our neighbors want to rally around that, come together under that banner, and promote what we all together have built here, which is worth investing in, worth moving to work in and be a part of. And so what exactly that form is going to take, that's still in flux. But, to get everyone in one room, that was a coup. To have them shortly afterwards agree that we need to actually form a coherent alliance for this doesn't mean that we're going to consolidate all the economic development authorities tomorrow into one shop, but we're actually going to get them around a table. We're going to address the question of brand. So I'm optimistic that next year we'll be able to make some good movement there.